The average.
Let's see.
Here we go. First dose down. Hey guys, it's that time. I just got home from work maybe 30 minutes ago, and Jill had her yogurt and an Ensure to give her the fat necessary for this med. But here she goes. She's breaking the original seal. She's about to take her first dose of Trikafta, which, as you guys know, you've heard all the buzz. This drug is doing some pretty amazing things. And
make sure they didn't jip me.
We're here to document this first dose, and of course we'll keep you guys updated on how it's going, and let's see what they look like. Let's come on this side so I can see.
Come.
Whoa, look at that.
2 pills in the morning, 1 at night.
Look at that, you got the nice morning sun. Let's see that right there. You got the evening moon.
Same exact thing as Syndigo.
Yeah.
Just these are orange instead of yellow.
Exactly. Maybe the dosing is different, actually. The milligrams, maybe?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying, obviously, the milligrams. Well,
I wonder if it's the same. I'm going to go check out your Syndigo.
150. Oh, this is new.
I think it's a little
75 and the 50.
Yeah.
It's usually 100, 150, and then, I think 150 again. Or something like that. I agree with
Dun, dun, dun. Pop those pills out, baby. Look at that. She's popping her first 2 pills. Day 1.
I'm already a pro at these boxes. I just like to push them back in because then they go all over the place.
She's going adult on us over here. She's going to take it with water.
Instead of the applesauce. No, I do take some of my pills with water.
Well, those are nice and smooth. You can actually
these things like my enzymes, as soon as they get wet, they start to stick, and once in a while they kind of get stuck in my throat.
Let's check those bad boys out.
T100.
Let me see. Yep. Here we go. Look at that. It's cool. All right.
Let's see.
There goes nothing.
I've read on the Facebook page how people are feeling on it just after 2-3 days.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So, and I haven't been feeling well for some time now. So, it'll be really interesting to see just exactly.
We can't expect it to work miracles, but yeah. I'm saying when somebody's not feeling well, like you haven't been feeling well, but let's see. You'll definitely, I think, since you haven't been feeling well, I think you'll notice if you start to feel better.
Exactly. I think if I was already feeling well,
you wouldn't really notice that much of this.
I wouldn't notice. Years ago when I was in the Okambi study, I was already at a very good lung function, and then I went the highest I've ever been in life, and I was like, wow, I could really breathe at that number. Mm-hmm. However, I was comfortable breathing at my normal number because it was pretty good number. So I think now at this point of my life, which is from then,
of course,
was over 7 years ago, about 7 years ago. So now I think I'm going to feel a big difference.
10%,
if it
let's say 10% wasn't really noticeable because you were pretty good.
Exactly. You don't feel it when you're healthy.
Would be
10% now would be
1/6 of where you you know what I mean?
A big change.
The average.
Let's see.
Here we go. First dose down. You put both of them in there? In your mouth?
Yeah.
Look at her.
Well, they have. When they got wet, they have a little bit of a different taste.
At least they can make it like an orange.
Yeah, no flavor. No,
Why can't they do that?
They can. Well, listen, we're asking for a lot.
True.
Not like a bad taste, but you just taste like a little, just the coating. I never used to get that with the other ones, but.
Maybe you just swallowed 2 pills that were 15 years in the making.
And a lot of money raised, a lot of walks, a lot of fundraisers hosted.
Literally before me and you started going out, scientists were working on
a lot of things.
Crazy, huh?
Yep.
But,
all right. We'll see you guys after.
So guys, check this out. So you see the new med name?
No, I don't want to do that. Oh.
So hey guys, as you can see, our Amazon Echo device is off right now. But look, so when we say this new medication name, look what happens. Alexicafter. We should just name her Alexicafter.
She thinks her name is Alexicafter. That's great. I wonder if there's any other CF people having that problem with their
Alexicafter. Alexicafter, how's the weather?
In Staten Island, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's awesome.
Clear skies and sun.
So hey guys, as you can see, our Amazon Echo device is off right now. But look, so when we say this new medication name, look what happens. Alexicafter. We should just name her Alexicafter.
She thinks her name is Alexicafter. That's great. I wonder if there's any other CF people having that problem with their
Alexicafter. Alexicafter, how's the weather?
In Staten Island, it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's awesome.
Clear skies
I know
and
you
sun.
guys don't usually see this part of me, but definitely am emotional at times, and I don't always show it. But I think this is one of those qualifying moments that is worth sharing with you guys. So yeah, just trying to take it all in. I'm just never thought I'd ever see this day where we'd have a med this good. And yeah, it's just really, it's amazing. Wow, I am totally blown away by this drug already. It is just 5 hours in from when I took it, and I feel the mucus coming from all the way down low in the lower lobes of my lungs. It's really rattling, I guess you could say, and just making me cough, and there's tons coming out. This is like the type of mucus I used to get out when I played basketball, like at age 18 and 16 years old, around there. So I'm definitely feeling like I'm going back like almost 15 years ago. It's crazy. So yeah, I definitely think with all this mucus coming out, I will be able to increase my lung function. I know when you reach adulthood in CF, they don't really worry about the lower lobes anymore. They just focus on FEV1, which is how much air you blow out within the first second, and that's your overall lung function. But I always, and my pediatric doctor, we always worried about the lower lobes. That's really what they worry about in pediatrics. Because obviously if you're not breathing well from the bottom up, it's not going to be easy to take those deep breaths. But I'm thinking they found a way with this drug to solve that issue. There's really been no way for us to regain function in those lower airways. And now I think it's something that we'll have to worry about a little bit more. It's almost like going back to being a kid again and looking at, I guess, just the entire PFT. I always look at the entire PFT, and I know when my lower lobes are down, that my overall lung function is going to be down.
Well, guys,
I'm dying.
I don't know if
over
you
here.
can tell, but she's struggling here.
Oh.
Not in a bad way. She's just coughing up so much darn mucus that she's literally like
It starts and you
like I actually hear the rumble.
And you just like it.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like rumbling, and then all of a sudden this dark, nasty mucus comes out.
This is what used to happen to me after like 3 hours
But you know
of
what?
running.
All
when I
that
was
nasty
younger.
dark mucus stuck down there, that's what contributed to her lung function loss past few years, you know? So
It takes 2%, 3%, 4%,
Man.
5%.
so
Or you know,
if
10%.
Trikafta can erase the last 3 years, that'd be like amazing. Like reverse things and
I'm
get
going
this
for
mucus
kill.
out. And you know what? If it can get all this mucus that's stuck in there out, imagine what it can do once you're clear every single day.
Yeah.
By doing a
And
therapy
I'm also in shock.
and exercise, and
I'm in shock because last night I had bleeding.
it's crazy,
And like,
you know?
it's just pure mucus now. So
Yeah.
it's just like,
Well, think about it
What
in a
is
sense.
happening?
If there's mucus stuck in there, it's irritating the walls of your lungs. Maybe that's causing
causing
bleeding.
inflammation, and the
You know?
vessels get swelled and they bleed.
So yeah, it may actually help
So-
bleeding. Who knows? Think about it.
It's
Once it clears your lungs, hopefully maybe in a couple of weeks, where all that nasty old stuff comes out. If the new
Yeah.
stuff doesn't have time to sit and it comes out, you
Well,
may
I don't know if
actually-
it's gonna even produce
right.
as
That's what I'm
much
saying.
because it's
Like
gonna be.
you may actually, this drug may
Yeah.
actually halt wherever people are. For for a really long time.
If it halts me where I'm at now and I can live with that, then I'll be
That's great. Yeah.
thankful, you know.
Definitely.
It's just, as we've been going, we've been seeing decline.
Of course, and we know that it hasn't just been.
So
we know it hasn't just been a couple of months here and there, like of decline. Like you've been in the 50s now for quite a bit. You've been struggling.
Yeah,
you know?
I'm not saying that. You know, I keep saying, "Oh, it's an infection. It's infection." Yes, I do get infections. However, I think what caused me to lose that function is just the mucus is stuck. And I wish there was a way to have gone down there and pulled it out, but there really isn't. So.
We got a visitor. Sorry. While you were talking, his eyes popping out.
Who? I thought there was a bug. Oh my gosh, I'm looking around. I'm like, is there a spider or something on the wall? I hate
funny.
bugs, as you guys know already. Oh yeah, that's my.
I gotta show you that
my
video.
Tweety bird.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, a lot. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know if it started yet. This is me having the regular appetite.
You got the donuts, always had a BLT.
But
Buffett stopped a little bit.
no man.
So pretty good. And yeah,
Well
she's
done.
enjoying that donut.
Guys, we're in the first 12 hours, and I have been literally coughing up my lungs all day. It's just a ton of mucus coming out. It's nasty. It has a nasty taste, that nasty Pseudomonas taste. For those of you who have CF, you know what I'm talking about. And my sinuses started to drain already. Before I blew my nose, and it was like tons of, exactly. Dario's right. I blew my nose lightly, he just said, and tons of mucus came out, like what they call it, the sinus, the ENT, the sinus doctor, he calls them crusts. That's what was coming out already. And normally I have to do sinus rinses, and it'll take me 3 days just to get that out. So I am beyond blown away by this medication. Yeah, I started feeling different, as I told you guys, within 4 hours. Now 12 hours. It's really getting real. And it's really deeply working. So it's almost time in a couple of minutes for the second dose, which is the same. This part of the dose is what I was getting at bedtime on the Symdeko. So it's the same thing. But this is a whole nother animal, whole other breed from Orkambi and Symdeko. I mean, in the beginning, those drugs for me were great. I was blown away by them, but this really has me at a loss for words. I never expected this. I didn't have immediate results. It was like weeks and weeks. And Symdeko was like at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. I remember.
And it wasn't like this. I just felt a little better and gained a few percentage in lung function. But this is like, I could actually breathe deep, so pretty amazing. Anyway, it's not really exactly bedtime yet for me. As you guys know, I go to bed late.
Oh,
so
we're gonna watch a show.
Yeah, what time is it?
1 o'clock.
1 a.m. We're gonna watch a show. And those grapes look really good.
Here.
And my sugars have been good. I think I'm on sort of the right path, me as I was just like before. If we could get my kidney function better somehow, that'd be good too, but who knows if that's permanent too. We don't know.
But we could stunt it.
What do you think?
We can stunt any progression in your kidneys if we stay on top of the sugars and hopefully get the blood pressures better. So
Yeah. So we're gonna do our best to try and keep my kidney function where it's at. As I mentioned to you guys, it's around about 25% as of now. So, yeah. All right, guys. Have a great night.
see ya.
We'll see you tomorrow. During
24-hour
day
update.
2 for 24 hours.